Well, it's another beautiful day in Hagfors Kommun, and Alicia and her team are again off to Ukraine. This load, which I'll show you in a minute, is going directly to eastern Ukraine, to the war and the fighting. She took another load around 3 weeks ago. This is the next load, completely full and being taken directly to the war zone. Alicia from Hagfors Kommun is going with the vehicle and handing this equipment and these really needed supplies direct to people in the war zone. Do remember that it's been 1 year now since Russia invaded Ukraine. Hundreds of thousands of people have suffered or died, and tens of millions of people have been displaced or had their lives altered by the invasion. So the wagon is completely packed. You can see right the way through, absolutely chock-a-block. Trying to get more stuff into here is almost impossible. It's a few more boxes in the top, and this is packed as packed can be. Rhoda Hotel and Alicia ready to go to the east.
Yes.
What do you need mainly?
Everything you can think of that can be needed in the wartime. So we are very pleased with the food, hygienic products,
Generators?
generators, absolutely.
4x4s?
Of course. But this is something
medical
I
equipment?
we do require, but it's if you are
Warm boots?
able to, we would be only pleased to deliver it.
And
we are here to deliver. You are the supplier, so thank you so much for your help.
and what about money? Any money that, you know?
Any money donation would be used to buy food or to use it for the fuel, so we are very pleased.
Right, we love you. Everybody in Hagfors Kommun loves you and supports you for what you're doing.
Main driver.
And this is the main driver?
Main organizer, so you can always contact and any.
You live in Torsby?
Yes,
Yep. And they can always contact you.
yes, yes.
And what is your name?
Jan Björn.
Jon Björn. Everybody knows Björn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he is from Torsby, and he is the driver.
And
So
organizer.
and organizer. And
Swish.
swish him, talk to him. And your
Yes.
name again?
Jan Björn.
Jon Björn.
Which
Yeah.
trip is it? This is number 6.
6.
6 times he's been to Poland from Sweden.
6 times.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he's very.
Yes.
We are
good.
very proud to have people like him.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to come around the
Thank
other
you.
side. We thank you. Look after Alicia and look after yourself. All right, and drive
Yes.
carefully on behalf of Hagfors Kommun and Sweden.
Yes.
Alicia, look after everybody,
Yes,
and I will
bye.
look after everybody. Right. See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye. Well, there they go. Believe it or not, off until eastern Ukraine. Down to the 62. Another load for Ukraine. Another load for the war zone. Please help. People's lives are being torn to pieces. Families are being torn to pieces. Families are dying. We need to help Ukraine, or one day things may happen on our own countries. After all, 1.5 years ago, Ukraine did not know it was going to be invaded. Now it's invaded, and millions of people's lives have been put into suffering or death. Help Ukraine here in Hagfors Kommun. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run you through some of the things that have happened in the past. In the dark, the Ukrainian flag is flying. The war effort at Hagfors Kommun is well on its way. Well, here in Uddeholm, we are continuing the transportation to Ukraine. It is everybody's responsibility not to forget what's happening in Ukraine. Here we have much bags of medication, hundreds of pairs of shoes, and all sorts of things that need to go to Ukraine. Obviously the 4x4s are going, and 3 more 4x4s are going today, supported by Hagfors Kommun and of course Sweden. Here in the warehouse we have pallets of medication which are on their way to Ukraine, and pallets of socks, all sorts of different army socks. Incredible the sort of things that is required. Literally bags after bags of stock from the armies here being sent to Ukraine in the next few weeks, even right down to parts of the 4x4s. Here again, more pallets have arrived of medication. All of these are going to Ukraine and have been donated by the people of Sweden. Your help is required to help the situation in Ukraine. They are struggling and they need our help. Well, here we are, the 2 soldiers from Ukraine who have come to pick these vehicles up are now on their way. The vehicles are fully laden, and here they are. And here is Arisia. Here is Arisia, who has helped raise the money to get these vehicles to Ukraine, to the front line. They only arrived in Sweden yesterday. There is no time for enjoyment. Simply pick up the vehicles and go. And there they go. And of course, we ask you once again to help if you can in the effort that Arisia and her team have put together. Everything from sleeping bags to tents, right the way through to flak jackets, lighting, torches, everything you could think of that is required to keep the morale of the soldiers in Ukraine going. Medication, all sorts of things are being packed here. Everything you could think of to help things in Ukraine. Flak jackets, armoured helmets. It doesn't matter what it is, it's being loaded here by the young lady and her team. Well, here we are, blankets, stretchers, helmets. Helmets by the hundreds. Good quality army helmets. More medication, medication. In here, army helmets made of steel. Hundreds. Torches, lights, medication, telescopic sights. So much stuff is now being loaded into this vehicle. Off, of course, to Ukraine. Walkie-talkies, and even infrared sights and infrared headgear, all of the things you can imagine. And now, off to Ukraine. So, what do you say to the people who are helping you?
Thank you.
Right,
Thank
what do you say?
so much for your help. We are leaving.
Arisia is leaving with a man from the army. The children are here. It's just before 6 o'clock in the morning. It's a beautiful day. And even Bella has supplied treats to the dogs and cats of Ukraine. And there they are, off into the distance and all the way now to Ukraine. Just over 2.5 1,000 kilometers there and back. I wish them luck, and remember that small stones make big mountains.
Yep.
So here you can see we also have military equipment. Some of it was just laying in one of the factories in my city where I live in Hagfors, and they just had bags full of military stuff for the take to the wartime with the medicine. And it's very important for us because the bags are very good quality, and maybe some stuff inside is not good, but they can use as a bag with it. And also they have scissors, very good quality. Also helmets that's never been used, totally new from 60s. Yeah, around 100 helmets. So this will be for one of the divisions, self-protecting the city. Yeah. Sleeping bags.
Yeah.
Also sleeping bags, a lot of sleeping bags and military covers, which is also very good. Там десь
Ну давай, зараз ці перші ліжки якось. Давайте ліжко зараз на неї. Я ще коробка? Прошу? А, ще окрема коробка, так?
Today, Arisia and her team are getting the new 4x4, which has been donated by the people, believe it or not, of Hagfors Kommun. They have got together to donate this vehicle, to send it to the army in Ukraine. Another contribution from Hagfors Kommun. A fantastic 4x4, which in 4 days' time will be with the army in Ukraine. Pure wool blankets. Here, the girls are working, boxing, and making sure that everything that is needed is on its way. Many different things of all descriptions. These bags, for instance, supplied by the army, give somebody who is medically minded in the battlefield the supplies they need. So far, over 150 of these alone have been sent to the front line. Complete medication kit. All the things you can imagine. Absolutely crucial. Well, there she goes. The vehicle is now on its way to Ukraine. Support this channel. Visit Hagfors. Subscribe and send it to everyone. Support Ukraine and support what Arisia and her friends, family and people around Hagfors Kommun are doing, making what is going to be a successful contribution to the war effort in Ukraine.
Thank you. Thank you.
There they go, off to Ukraine. The Ukraine flag is flying here in Udahom, Hagfors Kommun. And the 4x4s for Ukraine are getting ready once more to go. They may look like, should I say, ready for the scrapyard, but actually, with a little bit of work in Ukraine, these go to the front line. Pallet after pallet after lorry load. All going to help the campaign in Ukraine. Medical equipment for the hospitals, generators, 4x4s, the list is endless. And Ukraine needs your help. Please help to help the people of Ukraine. The people of Hagfors Kommun are so generous and care about the war in Ukraine and care about democracy and freedom. Therefore, if you want to make a donation, get in contact with Rhoda or Värmland Hotel and help the campaign for Ukraine. Well, here we are again in Uddeholm on overnight. Another 2 4x4s have arrived, destined for Ukraine. Making the number in this parking lot 6, with 5 already delivered and the new ones ready to go.
This is a new dryer. This is where it's going to be. Look, this is the washing machines. Look at the stage it is. And you understand, this is where we have a dryer. And this is how they iron. Stugna is the army thing that destroyed on all of this destruction. In this destroyed building, there is a mass grave of 450 people.
remember that this is 1 year now. People are dying every day. Children, women, old, young, soldiers. In Europe. 1 year ago, Ukraine did not know it was going to be invaded. Now, the country is in devastation. Hundreds of thousands of homes have been destroyed. Hundreds of thousands of people's lives have been displaced or have died. Please, come and help Ukraine. And we need your help. Arisia needs your help. Ukraine needs your help.
Велика вдячність за підтримку отцю Михайлу Сукмановському, Андрієві, який завжди не боїться їхати на саму передову, і всім дотичним людям за допомогу, бо без вас би було як не весело. А так, респект і велика подяка.
Слава Україні!
Героям слава!